I went all through that, and I always forget to, when I get on here, to record these meetings because the people that can't make it. So I'm recording now, but
Yeah,
I'm about 5 minutes, 5 minutes too late. As
that's
many
okay.
times have I done this. What else you got for me? Scott, anything?
That's all I have right now. I mean, everything's really clear in the videos. Big Al's good. He's Big
Big
Al.
Al is great, and as I look at these statistics, I mean, I find people, I mean, it's a 2 week course. There's no way you're gonna get a 14-week course done in 2 weeks. It's a lot of
No,
work.
it is.
Then again, we're half over already, but you're how can I say this without being crazy? You gotta bust your ass to do this.
I
It
know.
takes time, yeah. But then
I don't know
again,
how any.
by virtue of taking it, you knew what you were signing up for, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've taken it to session before?
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
Yeah.
This
But
is
the
my
upside
first
is by next Friday, you're done, so
That's a
you're
benefit.
gonna pay the price, there's a lot of work, because I'm supposed to, as a perspective, what the college expects from me is to cover the same material I would have covered in a 14-week course. And pretty much I'm pretty close to that. I think there's one section that I do in a face-to-face for. I think it's 7-3 and we stop at 7-2. So pretty much it's the whole 14 weeks compressed down to 2 weeks. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It is.
So I'm keeping it open until Sunday. If you take it today, it's fine. You may want to take it Saturday afternoon, I don't know, Saturday night, whatever you want to do it. But if you have another question before you start the exam, just shoot me an email and I'll try my best to answer it.
So I've never taken an actual quiz.
Yeah.
On that site. How does that work? Is it?
Well, you click on quizzes and it'll open right up. It'll give you directions. It'll say, hey, you got 115 minutes.
Straightforward.
You've got to do it in one sitting. I say it's open from noontime today until noontime Sunday, but that doesn't mean you started at noontime and then you go away and you try to pick it up on Saturday night. No, you got to do it in one shot, that 150 minutes.
We can
What
use
I
that-
used to do, and I'll tell you flat out, what I
Okay.
used to do is not allow you to go back to change an answer, but I changed that. In other words, if you get it, if you're doing something, you go, wait a minute, I think I answered the one previous problem incorrectly. You can now go back to change the answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Now, what
that's-
I would suggest you do is simply as this. I've got all those sheets. The one I just pulled up, and a lot of them, not in the basic ones like 1-1 and 1-2, but as we get bigger, 2-1, 2-2, and actually in chapter 3, I've got screenshots of how I did the problem. What I would do is have that right by my side, because the test is going to mirror what the practice was like. To be perfectly blunt, what I do with the practice, the homework exams, problems, is I pick 1, 3, and 5. On the exam, I may pick 2, 4, and 6. So it's the same, same DNA, I'll call it. All right.
Yeah.
So if you have your stuff by your side, then you get that shot with the cards, deck of cards, 52 cards, there's 4 suits. A lot of people don't know, what I found over the years, not everybody knows a deck of cards. All right. So have that by you. And then I've got the rolling the 2 dice. There's 36 different ways you can get combinations. You can get a 4, how many ways? 3 ways. A 2 and a 1 and a 3, a 3 and a 1, a 2 and a 2. Have that sheet by your side too. In other words, before you start, have all your materials. If you're doing it downstairs in your house, your man cave, have all that stuff ready before you start the exam.
Yeah.
So you're not looking for something. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's like having open notes. I mean, it's
No.
like you were in class, I give you open textbook, open notes. So
Oh, you
be
know what?
prepared.
I am. I had a TI 82, but I can't remember. It's been so long since I used it. Right. So I have a 84. Can you use an 82 in this class or no? Does it
You
not
can
have?
use it, but I can't support it because I'm not. No, let me show you something here. Watch this.
I was just curious. It's just a question.
Yeah, watch. Let me just show you something here. Trying to call up my. Oh, here it is right here. You see my calculator?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I do is with the 84 and then even the 83, I can, when we get to the point where we're doing a lot of work with this, I can actually, call this up and then I can, show you what I'm doing. So the 82, I've got an 83 emulator and I got this 84. I don't have an 82 and I'm not sure, are things different on the 82 than they are on the 83? You follow me?
Yeah,
I can
it was
support
just
the
a question. I didn't know
84 and
if
I can support the 83. In fact, the 83 looks like this. If I don't know if you're seeing it now, probably not. Watch this. I'm gonna do a new share. I can also do the 83. You follow me? I can support these two.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
can't necessarily because I don't have an 82 and I'm not sure what it even looks like,
Well, this is what we had in school first time.
Yeah, gee, I wish I could tell you because
Everything
a
84 anyways.
lot of what we do from here on in is with the calculator. And then my videos assume you've got an 83 or an 84. For 20 bucks, it may be worth it to go and rent one from the library,
No, I got an 84. It was just a question.
Oh, that's right, Tom. My bad. Yeah, you got the
That's all right. Sorry.
no problem.
So for next week, structured the same way, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Same
Friday
thing.
homework.
Exactly. In fact, well, next Friday is no homework because that's the end of the course. So yeah, next week is exactly the same. And what I'll do is I'll probably wait till yeah, why wait? I may open it up today. Definitely by tomorrow, I'll open up week 2. Definitely by tomorrow morning.
Okay, so you think it's gonna be like 4 days for those module type?
Oh, yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing we just did first
Yeah.
week. Monday to, just that Friday there's no homework for Friday because you
That's
take
the-
the
yeah,
test
that's
and
another
whatever,
test.
but it goes the same way, but it's very, put this way, the next section is heavy duty calculator stuff. All right, heavy duty. This first couple of sections were, terminology, what's a nominal, ordinal, and all that. Finding the mean and the median, you use your calculator, but you learned that back in 7th grade, standard deviation, your calculator does it for you. It's just
Yeah.
that when we get to chapters, sections, 5, well, first of all, we got 4-3 to contend with, all right, in probability. But here again, the calculator does all that, and 5-2, the calculator does things, and calculators, we use it a heck of a lot from here on in. That's what I'm trying to say. So the fact that you got an 84 is great. And I also support, when my videos, I actually show you how the difference would be if you had an 83, but that doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'll open up the second week probably tomorrow morning. I don't want
Awesome,
to do it
thanks.
right now to confuse people.
Yeah, that'll be too much, probably.
Yeah.
Just get through the test. Do we know
You
the
know,
score?
What I'm doing here, I'm only seeing, the 2 of you, and we got 25 people. What I'll probably do just to accommodate people, I'll redo this again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. All right. Get myself out of bed early and and I'll just to accommodate people because I've only seen like a couple of us.
Yeah,
Is I'll do the same thing. I'll offer the office hours tomorrow. That way it's funny. So they got an email saying, remote, and hey, the test's gonna be here. I mean, like kids, do we have to take that test? No, so to cover myself, I'll do this office hour again at 10 o'clock tomorrow, but I'll still keep the test open till Sunday. And if you have a question, just email me. A lot of times what I do is I'll create a little video for you and I'll post it on YouTube and I'll go through the whole problem. Yeah, that at least one. Just remember, when you get at least one, you want to do one minus the probability of none of them. And usually they don't tell you the probability of none. They'll give you the probability of a success, 0.11. Now you're thinking,
Yeah.
what's the probability of a failure? Oh, wait a minute. Probability of a failure plus the probability of a success has to add up to 1. So if one of them is 0.11, the other one's going to be 0.89. There's always a little piece in these word problems they leave out. You follow me? And that's
Yeah.
the piece they leave out. And after you get that you figure out that little trick, you go, okay, I got it. All right. But have your notes, have all that stuff that I've done with the screenshots, have it by your side. Have any resource you want by your side before you start the test. That way you don't have to, go scrambling around for it.
Okay. Professor Gum, I have to be on the second meeting tomorrow morning because I already attend this one.
No, it's not mandatory.
Okay,
I said that and I posted that. It's not mandatory because I know people's work schedules. I mean, I've been answering questions in the discussion board. I've answered emails. To be quite honest, I haven't got that many questions, to be quite honest, but whatever questions I get, I do my best to answer them as promptly as I can.
yes, okay.
Anything else? I don't want to hold you up. If you got snow to go shovel, I'm thinking about, I got my snow
How
blower already.
many questions we do have on?
How many questions for the men? For the men, 5 questions. For the women, 40.
Yes.
I think there's 35 questions. 35 questions.
Okay,
Do we get a grade right after the quiz? Do we know our grade?
Yeah, it'll pop up. Only thing you won't see is the ones you got right or right, wrong. And what I'll do when everybody's done taking the test, I'll change that option so you can go back and see what you got wrong. But right now, and I got to do this to protect myself, you know? I
okay,
don't show you the right or wrong answer. You get a grade, but it won't tell you which ones you got wrong. And you know, it's obvious reasons why I do that, because to maintain integrity. All right, but once everybody is done, I'll change that option. We can go back and you can see which ones you got wrong. And the good thing is the second test doesn't go back to the first week. It's not cumulative. So the second test is just what you start off with Monday right through Thursday. Anything dealing with the first test won't be on the second test.
Okay.
It's not a
that's-
cumulative final.
okay. So,
Make it as straightforward as I can.
Yeah, thanks.
mhm.
I was just being fair. That's all it is. Just the same way I would do it in class, you know? But I think, you know, the videos, the voiceovers and the sheets that I've given you and
They're
Yeah.
very helpful.
well, that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Mhm.
Anything else? If not, I'm recording this now. I wish I'd started recording earlier, but I will send you, as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna send out a link to this video so everybody in class will see you folks.
Uh-oh.
No, I mean, what the heck? No big deal.
Hmm.
But they missed your questions, Miss Milan. They missed your questions about the scales and the fish. She's funny. I try my best
I
to
know.
be fair. Put it this way, I try my best to be as fair as possible, okay?
But I'm not going to repeat the question for them.
Yeah, you could. Go
No,
ahead. Want to repeat it? Go ahead.
no, I'm not repeating the question
The
for them.
question that's, how you pronounce your first name?
Lukami.
Lukami had a question, ladies and gentlemen. The question was, am I scaling these? No, there's no scale applied to this. And the second question she had was, I forget already. If I was gonna scale them or what else?
No, the second question was if we're going to have 2 attempts for the test.
Oh, yeah, no, there's,
It's only
in fact,
one.
when you log on to the test, right in red bold ink, I said, bold type, I say there are no redos, because I've gotten this question before. And I'm not sure what class you got
Okay.
redos in, but not this one.
I'm not going to tell
I
you.
find, I've done this intercession, I've been at Massasoit over about 30 years. And I know
Wow.
I look strange because I'm only 29 years old. I know you're trying to figure that out. But I've seen people intercession, they do extremely well. And the reason they do well is they know going in, it's a lot of work and they're motivated students. And people do normally, they do well, they do better intercession sometimes than they do in a regular 14-week course. Because to take this course, you knew what you were getting into and you
prepare.
blocked out that time. You know,
Yeah,
because you want to get it done in 2 weeks because you want to graduate and move on with your life.
That's right.
You know, time is a wasting. Look at that snow outside.
Mm.
All right, folks, I want to log off. I want to tape this. I want to stop recording and then I'm going to post this. But here again, if something, for instance, Bill, when are you planning on taking the exam?
I'm gonna do it today. And if
Yeah.
I don't do well, you probably won't see me until next time I
I
take your classes.
No, just like I say, my thing is have your stuff by your side.
Yeah,
The actual test is, it's set up just like your homework was. It's multiple choice. And I can tell you, if I pick 1, 3, and 5 for the practice, I'll choose 2, 4, and 6 for the test. It's the same thing. I'm not gonna have something ridiculous. There's no fill-ins, there's no essay questions. It's exactly the same as it is on the homework.
Okay,
awesome. Okay,
Sometimes I mess up and put a problem on the test I gave you on the homework. So be looking out for that.
okay.
But if you have another
Thank
question
you.
between now and then, something comes
Thoughts?
across your mind, just email me. And I'm on my machine all day today. I'm gonna zip out and when the snow stops and go and plow my driveway like everybody else, but I'll be on my computer all day.
Okay,
All right, folks, wish you best of luck.
thank you very much,
Take care.
Professor.
Not a problem. Do my best.
Good luck, Scott.
thanks. Good luck to you two. Have a good day.
Take care.
You too.